Hey guys, it's Lee. Welcome back to my channel after my little multiple holidays. So this week's What I've Warmed Wednesday is over, 3 weeks? Or 4 weeks? 4 weeks I think. So I was away for 2 full weeks. Then I was away for, so it's probably quite a few weeks. So there is a fair bit in here, not a massive amount for the time period, because obviously I've been away. So got back yesterday from Amsterdam and I have a sinus infection, so that was fun to fly with that. But I'm on antibiotics now, so good old drugs. Hopefully that will sort me out soon, which is why I still sound quite bunged up. So these are in no particular order, though I do have 2 non-wax items. So I'll start with the non-Scentsy wax. So while I say there's no particular order, there kind of is. So the first one is Better Homes and Gardens Spiced Pumpkin Pie, and this one I only actually warmed last night, and this is a really good one. It kind of smells like it says on the pack. It's like maple and pecan and like buttery short crust. I'm saying maple, there's no scent notes, but I kind of get that sweet maple syrup note. This one I've actually warmed in my new toy, which I brought. It's not Scentsy, but it is a cast iron wax melt. Well, it's a multi-use device. You can use it to put incense cones in. It says that you can fill it with sand and put incense sticks through the lid here, but I actually used it for the spiced pumpkin pie. I was a bit dubious because probably the first 20 or 30 minutes the wax was not melting, and I was like, oh, I've bought a pig in a poke. But obviously cast iron, because of the nature of it, it sits on top of my wood burning stove on these 3 little legs, so obviously it's not in direct contact. So I think obviously it just takes a while to heat up, but once cast iron gets hot, it tends to stay hot for quite a while, and it does get very hot. So yeah, it took about half an hour to melt the 2 cubes that was in here, but then once it had fully melted, it threw really, really well. So I'm looking forward to trying this with some Scentsy wax once this pumpkin pie spice wax is spent, which, because this, well, I don't know how hot this gets in comparison to like the Scentsy light bulb warmers, because as I say, it's not sitting directly on the wood burning stove, so it's not as intense as if it was just directly on top of it. But yeah, I thought I would just mention this, show this, because it's, yeah, I was really impressed with it. And I think it was like 12 or 13, yeah, I think it was $12.95 on Amazon, or it was under £13 on Amazon. And I thought, do you know what, with the way that all the electricity bills are going up, if in the evening when my wood burning stove is lit, I use this instead of my electric Scentsy warmer, well, it's saving a few pennies. It might actually take a while to recover the £13, but I now have it. So then, onto the Scentsy waxes. I will start with this one because it was on top, which is my spiced eggnog. So this is a Scentsy brick for those of you who are new to my channel and haven't seen these before. So this is ground clove, simmers in a festive blend of buttered rum and creamy eggnog. This one is not available in the UK. I did source this from the US, Canada, from the US via Canada, I should say. And I really wish Scentsy would bring this out over here, but in the UK eggnog just isn't a thing like it is in North America, which is a shame because I absolutely love this. So there was that one. And on the theme of bricks, we do in the UK for the first time ever have bricks being launched in the Christmas collection, and I believe they're due to launch on the 1st of November. They will be 5 cents, and if I can remember off the top of my head, it's icicles and evergreen, which we've had in the UK before. Snow-capped petals or winter petals, something like that. There's maraschino sugar cookie, which was a Whiffbox exclusive scent last year. I think it's caramel chestnut. I am going to see if I can just have a look quickly, because I can't remember what they are. So the 5 bricks that are being launched is caramel chestnut, which is silky caramel and vanilla cozy up to warm chestnut. It's frosted petals, so that's snowberry and white currant. Snowberry and white currant wreath, jingle bell orchid frosted with sheer musk, which does sound really good. Icicles and evergreen, which is cool blue eucalyptus and pine needle iced with crystallized sugar, which I do like. Then maraschino sugar cookie, which is sugar cookie dough baked with vanilla and drizzled in a sweet maraschino cherry glaze. And then finally, Winter's Eve, which is a crisp evergreen forest filled with winter white cedar and brightened by sparkling bergamot. And they will be, when they release, £29 each, or you can bundle and save 2 bricks for £48. Each brick is about 5.5 of these, so they do work out really, really good value. Then onto the one I just kind of flashed the back of. So I finished up a Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. So this is bright palm leaf and fresh coconut water sway to the rhythm of an ocean breeze, and I love that scent. It's really nice and summery. Then I warmed through some apple parsley. So this is crisp apple, juicy pear and mandarin orange, which is really nice. That's a really nice kitchen one. This is quite fresh. Then I mixed the disgusting roll of the dice, which is what we have here is zesty citrus and dark fruits lurking beneath sage and balsam, all daring you to test your luck. To me, it's like rank BO. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But I've started mixing it with around the campfire, which works really well. So this is make some memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen wood and smoky embers help set the scene. Now I will say, if anyone's watching this in the UK and you do like this, feel free to get in touch, and I'm more than happy to send you some, because I do have I have at least one full bar, and I would happily send it to someone who likes it, rather than me ending up just mixing it just for the sake of using it up. Then I warmed through some pumpkin chai. So this is fill your cup with white pumpkin, a swirl of cinnamon and a dash of chai, which is a really nice autumnal pumpkin-y scent. Then I warmed through some Disney's Angel Experiment 624. I don't know the scent notes to this because it's an old bar and I haven't labelled it, but I know there's definitely goji berry in it. It's like a sweet vanilla, yes, like a sweet vanilla berry scent. Then I warmed through some blackberry sandalwood. So this is dark plum, blackberry and wild rhubarb stirred with sandalwood, showcase Earth's richest offerings. And this is a really nice one. I actually have this in my car in the scent circle at the moment. I had planned when I came back from Canada to change it, but when I got in the car after holidays it was still smelling really strong, so couldn't justify it. I do have Fairy Tale Pumpkin ready to go in, which will probably go in now over the next couple of days. Sorry, the cat's just climbing up the window. And then lastly from the waxes, Black Forest Pine. So this is a dark fir balsam scented with pepper tangerine and an air of smoked vanilla, and this one is a nice Christmassy pine scent. It's quite deep. In my opinion, it's not at all like a toilet cleaner, which is what a lot of pine scents tend to smell like to me. I think it's just that association because historically toilet cleaner used to kind of be pine scented. So that's actually a really good one. And then on to non-waxes. So I diffused some ginger tea and lime. I'm not sure if I have the scent notes on here. Yes. So this was just brewed ginger tea, finds balance in a lime zest twist and hints of fruity floral ylang ylang. And this one was really nice when I diffused it, which was before I went away. And yeah, that's a really good summery scent. And then while I was in Amsterdam, I did take my Scentsy, not my Scentsy Go, my Scentsy mini USB diffuser with me and my pack of Arctic Kiss pods. I did mark the one I was using. Now the USB fan was on 24/7 in the hotel room from when we arrived, when we checked in on Friday evening until we packed up on Monday night. So it was literally just before bed on Monday night. And yeah, the scent had definitely dropped. You could still smell it, which is why I did bring this one home. This one, the new one, is definitely much stronger, but I thought I may now just use this one up in my little office over the next couple of days and just finish that off so that one can go. And that's it from me for this week. Hopefully next week my antibiotics will have kicked in and I will be less stuffy. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, it's been a few weeks. I have ordered I can't remember whether I said, I have ordered the brick holiday or the holiday brick collection, which as a consultant we get like early access to. So as soon as they arrive, I will be doing unboxing and first sniffs, including the Icicles and Evergreen. I do have a bar of it, but I will be using the brick first and keeping the bar as a backup. Oh, I do love that. So hopefully all the new scents will be nice, even if they're not like my favourite. Well, obviously they're not all going to be my favourites, but even if some of them are just okay, as long as they're nice, I will be more than happy. If any of them I think are remotely as disgusting as this, then I won't be best pleased. But somehow I don't think it will be. Certainly not from reviews I've seen from US consultants who had earlier access to them than us. So yes, that's it from me and my little cast iron wax melter this week. And as I said, there should be an unboxing soon, hopefully, and my Scentsy Club has been cut right down just because I have like so many bars open and unopen that I needed to be strict and have a good cull. So I've now invoked a rule that if I have a bar open that's in my club and I hit 4 unopened bars, then it has to be taken out of my club, because I always skip February's Scentsy Club, which means 3 bars a year I receive, and if I've got 4 bars unopened plus a bar in use, then it means I'm not using it enough to justify keeping it in my Scentsy Club. So yes, I did cull a few. So yeah, join me next week for another What I've Warmed Wednesday, and until then, take care, stay safe, and catch you all soon. Bye.